Definitely, God always blesses us, Charlie. Way back, this song. If you God, if you bless me, oh. Let me stop singing because maybe my voice is not good for singing. We'll find a range for my voice much later. Anyways, you're still tuned in to your favorite. Yes, this is the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. Now is the segment where we get to plug into something special. This time we're plugging into contemporary gospel contemporary gospel music. But before we get into it and before I outdoor my guest, you can add 2 and 2 and guess my guest, but I'll tell you who he is in a second. Now, listen, in today's fast-paced world, accessing quality healthcare should be simple and convenient. That's why Equity Health Insurance presents the telemedicine product designed to bring expert medical consultation right to you through your mobile telephony device. With just a call, you can connect with licensed doctors anytime, anywhere, whether at home, at work, on the go. They are ready to answer your call. The service would always remain for you and ensure that you get prompt medical attention, prescriptions, and professional advice without the hassle of long queues at hospitals. I know how it feels. Yeah, I know how it feels. So just sign up with 6 Ghana cedis per month. 6 Ghana cedis per month. That's not even enough for cocoa in the morning. 6 Ghana cedis per month. So just sign up today for 24/7 access to doctors, prescription support, and referrals when necessary. Just make sure that you call 0204 29. Did I say 296? Yeah, so 0204 269 562 0204 269 562 or 0509 969 010 0509 969 010 to register today and experience hassle-free health care. Equity Health Insurance is always here for you. Now let's jump right into it, and I've got with me in the studio the man of the moment. He said certain things and people are misquoting and not understanding, but we'll get into it. Cwesi Oteng is joining me right here on the plug, and if you don't know who he is, listen, I'll do that for him. Yeah, I'll do that for him. He is one of the pioneers when it comes to this space of contemporary gospel music. Welcome, my big brother.
Thank you, boss.
How have you
Good
been?
to see you.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yes,
It's an honor for me here, you know.
Me too, bro.
But let me start off this way. How does it feel to be a trailblazer for this space? And you initially, when you get nominated at the awards, you get mixed up with all other forms of gospel. But now, thanks to trailblazers like you, they now have their own category at the upcoming awards.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I feel very humbled. I mean, I always think that God has been merciful to me to have used me to do what, I call it a revival. At the time our ministry emerged, it was a groundbreaking impact on the face of Ghana, Africa, and around the world. Like God has shown a lot of mercy. So me, I count it humbling, to be considered in any way. Usually when I go for programs, people come to me like, how should we introduce you? I tell them that, when you go, just introduce me. And they say all sorts of beautiful things, and I'm cool like that.
But do you think this should have taken a long time to eventually materialize, or it should have been long ago, don't you think?
Oh, well, I think that I've evolved in every season, I mean, people have shown me quite some respect over the years. It's not now that people are realizing my value, or people have a lot of respect for me in the music space. Not only gospel, but I mean in the general Ghanaian music space. When it comes to contribution to the creative space, I think that by the grace of God, my name comes up as a pivotal personality in the group.
Wonderful. Let me just dive straight to the deep end and let's talk about your new project. Favour.
Yes, sir.
You initially had a conversation also and mentioned some form of spiritus attacks and things. Would you say that this new song of yours is a response to how God has favored you?
Of course.
To
I mean, as a
overcome?
songwriter, I must. I have to write music as music is a spiritual warfare and a conversation. You know, I think that the interview you're talking about, I had it with Rosalind Felly.
Yeah.
On Joy Prime, and through our conversation, it came up. I just dropped. It wasn't like a main purpose for doing it. I was telling her some of the struggles I had. That when I entered the music space, it was a pure traditional, sided space of music. It was a time where gospel musicians could go on radio and fight in front of Ghanaians, and Ghanaians were happy. All sorts of disrespect and dishonor was in the face of gospel music. You know, when I came into the scene, we brought respect for each other. You can go and see me anywhere that I'm talking down on Joe Metal or anybody who MOG, or do you understand? I mean, there was a time that two gospel artists could be invited and they are insulting each other, and Ghanaians were, you know, happy about that. You know, we brought fresh vibe, honor, respect for one another, and things. Among the struggles I faced when I came into the scene were people who did not understand what was happening. Do you understand? And it's not everybody who does gospel music who is about Jesus Christ. Some people are about fame. Some people are about money. Some people are about so many things that they would fight for. People did things, you know, and you know, which I became aware of. Do you understand? But you see, when I talk about it, look at me sitting here. I'm not complaining about it all. I'm telling you things I've survived.
Yeah. That's your story.
My church, you know, we say something there. What have you survived? What have you suffered? These are things I've survived. These are things I've suffered. Do you understand? As a father, do you understand? As a groundbreaker, as somebody that broke through a certain way with a wave of anointing that opened doors for gospel music, you know, that we today are sitting here and, you know, sometimes people act as if it was a normal thing or something, nothing happened, you know, he just came, he said, no, I'm not an ordinary musician. If I am talking about what I faced and anybody else is not the experience, theirs is to just mind their business. I'm telling you things that when this place was a forest, the bears and the lions, we conquered. Do you understand? Now it's a city. And so you may not understand. We came, it was a forest. You get what I'm saying? And so any person who doesn't understand should leave my conversation to me. I'm talking about groundbreaking Napoleon Bonaparte kind of vibe conversation. That's what I'm having. And so, you know, I don't know if I'm okay, but as I'm sitting here, I'm not complaining. I'm very good. I'm blessed. Do you understand? I'm progressing. I'm doing well in life and ministry. Nothing has been thrown against me that has taken me down. I'm not here sick. I'm not begging for funds for a hospital bill there. I'm very vibrant, producing stuff and doing great things. So basically, that's who I am.
Wonderful. But let's talk more about your new song.
Yes, sir.
Your new. I like to call it a project because putting together such a body of art takes a lot more than just writing. How long did it take you to put this together, and what was the creative process?
This song took me some time because I discovered some things about God's favor. And so I had to research, understand how favor of God works, because the favor of God can activate for you and it will shock you where you can land in your life and your career. God's hand can be upon a person and just transform their lives, their opportunities become enormous, like life becomes different. So I realized that God can actually even pick a foreigner and make the person a prime minister in a country, you know. I mean, that's what favor can do. Things that people don't deserve can become their inheritance and their capacity, what belongs to them, like for freely, you know. And so when I discovered, I started searching about it. Then I realized that actually, when God is your father, his favor is on you.
Yeah.
As you sit there right now, the favor of God is on you. But it works with awareness. You must understand that I have it. It is not outside of me. It's not something that I have to go and chase. It's something that is here. When you have it, what must you do? You must accept that I have the favor of God. You must declare that I have it. It's different from thinking that I need favor. Pray for me for favor. It's different. I have favor, I declare it, and I step into it, and I declare that today as I go out, the favor of God will speak for me over every situation, over every attack, over every challenge, over every problem, over every whatever the state is, the favor of God steps in. But you must accept that I have it. Those were my discoveries, you know, because
So the first point is acceptance.
Accept that you have it, because the Bible says that a man's gift makes room for him. That gift is favor. Your gift of favor. Of course, talent is inside. A man's talent. You are sitting here because of your gift of talent and capacity and your ability to be here. But there's also a gift called favor. You know, we have received through Jesus Christ. That favor speaks for people, transform their lives. But it works when you believe that it is there. I have it. You know, a lot of people move by thinking they need it. And so when you think you need it, you are always looking for it outside yourself. And it also works when you begin to declare it. And so I wanted to create a song that when people sing it, start working on their mind, you know, and they start believing that they are walking in favor. It's present tense. I'm walking in favor, you know. And then it becomes experiences in their lives, you know. Things begin to turn around in ways that will amaze them. Businesses, opportunities, things that's been forgotten will be remembered, you know. Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's basically so.
Let's talk about how you were able to acquire the space to shoot the video.
Okay, so we wanted to shoot almost all the scenes at the Legon Stadium. And I went to speak to one of the managers there, who is a friend of mine, Yalsechi.
Yeah.
And then, so when we went there, we realized that they don't fly drones there.
Oh, okay.
So we improvised and we did some solo shots of the musicians. I did a shot there. Then I said, okay, let's go to the beach and shoot something. We chose the Titanic Beach. Everywhere I was going, I said, a lot of people will see me, you know, and I was shy. I was like, why am I going to start by this place there? It's not the plan that we had. But we went through the Meridian University, and then I remember that when I was young, there was a beach in the corner there, but now they've closed it down.
Okay.
You know, I think the owner passed away or something, and there's a space, beautiful space that had been. So I told the guy that let's go. I didn't know how it was going to be. When we got there, this is a beautiful rock arranged there for me to go and stand on it and just lift the drones, and then we shot it, and people are loving it. And you know, I also wanted to keep it simple, and you know, I didn't want people expecting that I'll come and wear jeans and a jacket and all those, you know. But I wanted to wear African. If it goes around the world, people must clearly know that this guy is from Africa, you know, and we wanted to work like that. And it's so far doing well, and people are being blessed by the song, and I'm happy about that.
My favorite word in the song.
Yes, which one?
I have a favorite word.
Tell me.
Oh, money.
Katalabaya shakalalababa. You know,
that word.
you are a smart person.
That word is important.
You know, I was there. Then I heard, you know, God speaks to our thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes somebody will say that something told me not to do this thing. Something. It's not something. Do you understand? Something told me. No, God is speaking with you.
Yeah.
But me, I've trained myself to know when it is the voice of God or it is the voice of, Bishop Darkywood Mills once was preaching that he said something that never left me. He said that thoughts have origins. Thoughts have what? Origins. When a thought comes into your head, it's either from God, it's from yourself, or from demon, or from something. Do you understand? It can be a thought of fear, a thought of, how all those are fear type of thoughts are demonic. Do you understand? But faith, someday I hear manifestation. I say, hey, what a word that is entering my inner. So I went on Google to type manifestation. Manifestation, then it came page not found.
Page not found.
Yes. Then I said that God is speaking to me, And then I went in deep. I put it on my status, manifestation, and I started researching into it, using it to pray. It's actually miracle money or God's provision of finances that's coming to his people. Do you understand? Where God will supernaturally provide beyond your salary, beyond your expectation. Money will be in your hands, money will be in your bank accounts, money will be everywhere you turn. Money will, of all the problems you have, it will not be money. Your problem will actually which bank to save with, do you understand, or which business to invest in, or who to help. That's the type of things that we are declaring. Manifestation. It came from a place of also vindication. Vindication is people who have fabricated things about you, set up things against you and all those things. Then God vindicates you, will bless you in their presence, in their face. Do you understand? Like things that they've tried to say, oh, this person is like this. Oh, he's not, don't do this. Boom, before they realize you have what they were trying to prevent you from having. Elevation, God is about to promote. Do you understand? Restitutions is in there, where God will take back for you 1,000-fold what the enemy stole from you. So that's basically the vibe of the song.
Let me take you back to 2016 quickly, and then let me ask a question. It's a bit political related.
Okay.
So, you endorsed the former president in the past. Would you think that engaging in politics at that time or the endorsement sort of affected you as an artist?
Nothing has affected me. Okay. Davido, Wizkid, everybody at a certain point in time has had to have a political conversation. Some choose not to, but if I was like those who choose not to, I wouldn't have created a revolution I created in gospel music. It's my ability to confront social strongholds, challenges, and things. Of course, it comes with people who don't understand and they will insult you. But who is looking for praises alone in this life? If people insult, it's okay. But it's my contribution to the country. I supported free SHS policy. I'm a policy person. I am for Ghana. Any policy idea that I feel would be cool for a country, and I can say that, hey, listen, I've been working with NGOs. I work with Merck Foundation. Merck Foundation is a global, they help Africa in so many ways, healthcare, education, and things. Our experience with Merck Foundation showed that a lot of young girls don't go to school. They are either married or impregnated and things. And so from where I sit, I know that a lot of young girls don't go to school. And so if a system has come into Ghana that allows people to go to school, do you understand? I work with NGOs, global entities, and so I understand things from a different place. It's not somebody who is sitting somewhere and say, I support MPP, no, I'm not a supporter of party colors. I'm a supporter of a policy that I have worked, and my work experience tells me that this thing can help young ladies have a better future in life, which otherwise they wouldn't have had. They were maid servants in people's homes, being sent around to the market, cooking. Right now, maid servant business is not, it's not booming again. Do you understand? Because of a policy of somebody. Do you understand? As a songwriter, I must use the voice that I have to speak for the voiceless or something. And a lot of people have spoken. But if I add my voice to it, do you understand? I don't believe that God has raised me to a place where I'll be silent when I know that there's something to talk about or that can contribute help to the country's development. Yes.
Wonderful. So I've been chatting with my senior brother, Cwesi Oteng, and his new music is out. Favour is out on all platforms. So it's out on all platforms or only YouTube?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yes, sir.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
So just type Favour.
Favour.
Yes. Yeah. So do you have any concert planned coming up?
Yes, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Definitely this year I'm looking to record and release an album. Right. Yeah, so that's being worked on. It's
been nice talking to you. I've got to run.
Yes, run.
I'm good. Anyways, guys, all right. So it's been fantastic. Since 7 a.m. I sat in for your regular host, JKD and Mimi. My name's Sedinam Edmund. Let's do this again. Some other time, possibly. Some other time. But remember, you can log on to www.mx24online.com for all your latest news. Adios.